Hey folks, this is Vincent Ali with Ads Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out Forest Shuffle. This is a game for 2 to 5 players. It's for ages 10 and up, and the average play time is about 60 minutes. Although the way we play, it was a lot longer. I say was because we actually played this game off camera before just to test it out. We had some extra time, we were upstairs, we're like, you know what, let's try playing a game first and then cover it. Well, it turned out the game ran very long. So I made some changes to how many cards are in the deck. So the way this works is there are 3 winter cards in this deck on the bottom third half. And when all 3 winter cards are revealed, the game is over. Now, normally in a 2-player game, you're supposed to remove 30 cards from this deck. I decided to remove 60 to shorten the game length. The reason for that was we both felt like the game ran on too long and there was so much scoring at the end. It was so tedious. We had so many trees and so many animals attached to these trees. We're scoring everything. We needed a separate piece of notepad paper to sort of sub-tally everything. Like this didn't do anything. So I came up with a system and we removed more cards from the deck to make the game shorter. There is no official solo mode, but I'm sure it's easy just to play solitaire and, try and beat your previous score. I'm sure people will come up with their own variants, and I'm sure I will too. So what is Forest Shuffle all about? Well, as I kind of already hinted, we are going to be creating trees, and this is going to be our forest area. And we're going to be attaching animals to these trees. Sometimes they're going to be like birds on the top and animals on the sides, and maybe mushrooms or things on ants on the forest floor. And we're going to be scoring these cards in different ways depending on what they say. A turn is very simple. You're either going to draw 2 cards or you're going to play a card. And we'll get into the specifics of those as we go. It's difficult to show you examples when I've already set up the game. So to set up the game, every player gets a hand of 6 cards, and they also get this cave card. This does nothing, and you don't use it for the entire game, except for when you need to tuck cards under it for endgame scoring. A normal action will never allow you to put cards under here and score a point, but there are certain cards that say, tuck so many cards under your cave to score points. So again, this is only used in certain situations as cards tell you to. It is not a normal action. But this is just kind of put off to the side, and you tuck cards under here as needed, and that'll score you points at the end of the game. 1 point per card. Anytime you see an acorn symbol, that is 1 victory point. So with that said, let's just get right down to it. Would you like to go first? And while you're thinking about, you're just looking at your hand for the first time. Here's a quick look at the rulebook for those of you that are curious. Whenever you take cards, by the way, you can either take from the deck or you can take from, this is the forest row. As we pay for cards, cards will be played face up here for everyone to take whenever they take cards. If there are ever more than 10 cards at the end of a player's turn in this forest row, then all of it is wiped and it's all discarded. But the rulebook itself is about 7 or 8 pages or so. And there are various bonuses and the like. Did you decide on something?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so you're going to play a card already.
I'm going to play a card.
Okay, and by the way, hand limit is 10.
Yes.
And it's not a, draw 2 and then discard down to 10. 10 is your hard cap. If you have 9 cards and you try to draw 2, you can only draw 1. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Actually, you know what? Let me draw 2 cards.
You're going to draw 2 cards blindly from the deck. Okay.
This is a very decision paralysis type of game,
Oh, tell me about it. Okay, so I'm going to show you my hand so you can kind of see what's going on here. Cards are either typically trees or creatures. And most of these creatures are double-sided. It's either going to be left-right, in which case they're usually animals of some kind, or top and bottom, which are forest floor stuff like mushrooms or ants or whatever. And then you've got top of tree stuff like butterflies and birds. And whenever you cannot play an animal or a tree an animal or a mushroom or a top half, bottom half card until you've put a tree down. So to play a card, you're going to observe the cost in the upper left-hand corner here, and you're going to discard that many cards. That is your currency. Cards double as currency in this game. So I'm going to take a look at, say, this one. It's not going to cost anything to play it. And on the very bottom are the bonuses you get for playing it. On the bottom left, it says a 1 here, and that's just, I can bonus draw 1 card after playing this. And this is also worth this many victory points at the end of the game. To prevent myself from having to discard stuff right now, I'm just going to play this for free and put this out here. Now, I don't have to pay for it because it has a cost of 0, but every time you play a tree into your forest, there's a little tree symbol to remind you. You have to take 1 card from here and burn it and just put it into the forest row, and then players can, again, take that as an available card for later to put into their hand. And it is now your turn.
Okay.
I get to draw a card as well.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
That's right.
So I can either take the card I just drew. The effects come in after you pay for it. So I could take this right away if I want to. Mm-hmm. Do I want to? Is there any synergy here? I kind of already have that. That wants that. I think I might just draw blindly. Another thing to note is these creatures have different symbols on the top. These cards in general have different symbols on the top left and top right of these cards. And depending on the card type, you'll notice there's like a binocular symbol here. These are like bonuses that you only get if you pay for cards with the matching symbol. So if I were to put this Douglas fir down, it needs that symbol. So I need to discard 2 cards of that symbol type showing on these cards, and then I get that bonus. You don't have to pay for these trees with these cards of the same icon type, but it's in order to claim the bonus, you need it. So do I want this? No, I'm just going to put this back, and I will just draw a card, and I got that. Okay, sorry, it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm going to draw 2 cards.
You're going to draw 2 cards. Mm-hmm. 1, 2. Keeping in mind your hand limit is 10. Or did you want to?
I'm thinking about it.
All right.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Hand limit's 10, huh? You know what? Let's pick up that one.
You're going to pick that one and then 1 from here.
Yes.
All right, it is now my turn.
Yep.
I am going to, let's see. That's just, there's no benefit to putting that down other than for victory points, but it wants this particular thing in your forest to get any points at all. I don't have any of these in my tableau yet, so putting that down is not going to work for me. Maybe this one. So I need to pay 2 cards for that, which it's going to be expensive to do, but I think it's the right thing to do. So I'm going to put this one down and tuck it underneath like this. So the top half is now gone. It's never going to be used. And I'm now tucking it underneath. And each tree can only have 1 card to the top, to the bottom, to the right, or to the left, unless a card says add more than 1, I think like hair here, or depending on the animal, it'll actually say on the card, you can add more than 1 of that thing here. But I'm going to put this chanterelle down. Whenever you play a card with a tree, you get to draw a card. So if I ever play a tree, then I pretty much get a free card draw, which is nice. But I have to pay for that. So I'm going to play 2 cards face up into the forest area here. And I think I don't want that one, and I think kind of have an excess of trees, so maybe I'll do something like, see, if I discard this and this, they share the same symbol, and she can nab those and easily get this means a free turn. So maybe I don't want to discard, maybe I'll discard this but keep that. So maybe these 2, yeah, I guess that'll be fine. So I'm going to discard these 2 as payment, and that's it. That's all. I don't get an immediate bonus, but this is a permanent bonus. Every time I play a tree, I get to draw a card.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to do this card here.
Okay, so that is the same as the one I played. It's a 0 costing card. She gets a free card draw as a bonus. But before you do that, we have to burn a card here because
it was a tree.
You played a tree. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is a deer on the right and a European badger on the left.
Okay. And I draw a card now, right?
Yeah, you get to draw a card. You can take from here or you can take from here as a bonus for putting that one down.
Okay, let's see. Let's go with... Oh, man. I don't know anymore.
While you're thinking, I will show the audience at home this particular card. So I'm going to try and do this as much as possible because I know viewing these from far away is difficult. This is if you pay for this badger using the same symbol, you get to play another animal of this paw type, but you do not get the bonuses listed on that card. It's also worth 2 points. If you played on the deer side using those green symbols, these green leaf symbols, you get to draw 2 cards, and it's worth 3 points at the end of the game per hoof symbol you have in your forest. So that's what that card is.
Okay. I think... Oh, man. And then I'm going to have to do that one next turn. Okay.
She did this first
yeah,
game too.
I sure did. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
A 60-minute, supposedly 60-minute game turned into 3 hours. And then the scoring. Oh my God, the scoring. But for the record, she had 400 plus points and I had like 297 or something like that. So she destroyed me. So, I mean, it goes to show you that, yes, you can annoy your opponents into submission, and bless you. You're going to take that one? She's now looking at the light to force herself to sleep. There you go.
Sorry.
That's staying in.
No.
So you're going to draw one card? Okay, you drew your card.
I drew the deer card, sorry, in the middle of my sneeze.
Is that anything else before I take my turn?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry. You got to put a warning.
Nope, not going to happen. I am going to draw 2 cards. Again, I could take from here. I could take from here. I could do both. I will blindly draw 2 just to see what I get. And okay, that one's she used that one last game and destroyed me. Yeah, so again, this is the clearing, and yeah, crazy. There's a deer. And I don't care if she knows what I have because, you know,
it's a family game.
We play as a family. I should mention, I usually mention this at the beginning of my videos, but we try to get all the rules right, but on occasion, well, most of the time we don't. So, you know, despite that, we just play to have fun. So we're here to show off games and to spread awareness and all that good jazz.
Yep.
All right, so it's your turn. I just drew 2 cards.
Okay, I'm going to put another tree down.
You're going to put another tree down.
Yes. And I will put down this tree.
Okay. So it is a horse chestnut. At the end of the game, they score as a set. So you just take all your horse chestnuts and you just score that many points, not per chestnut, but you just take a look at all your chestnuts and you get that many points depending on how many trees you put down. You have to pay 1 card to do that.
Yes. And that is this.
Okay.
Actually, hold on, wait. Sorry.
It does not have to be the same icon. There's no
Yeah.
bonus to score there, so...
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Let's get rid of this one.
All right, so you are going to discard this one. All right, and because you played a tree, you have to burn a card from the deck. By the way, as part of my homebrew, like I said, I discarded 60 cards from the game instead of 30 to make the game shorter. I made sure that it was an even distribution. If you take a look at the rulebook, you'll note that as per the components in the game, if I can find it, there we go. There are 66 trees, 48 cards that are split top and bottom, and 44 cards split left and right. I made sure to take like 20 of these, 20 of these, and 20 of these at random so that there was an even distribution, and that way there's not like a whole excessive amount of top-bottom cards. So I made sure 20 of these, 20 of these, 20 of these, just so it's even, in case you guys are curious as to how I set that up. All right, so you played your tree. We burned the card. It is now my turn. Okay, so I really don't want to give you any more of these because you're going for those from the looks of it. So maybe, I mean, I've got these, so I don't have that. Okay, that's going to be hard to get. Okay, so I think I will play. Actually, I'm going to grab these 2 and end my turn.
Okay. I'm going to grab that birch tree here.
Okay.
And one from the deck.
One from the deck. It is now my turn. I am going to take this tree, and I need to pay 2 cards for it. I can use any 2 cards I want. Doesn't have to match this, but if I do match it, I get to take a free turn. It's also worth 5 points at game's end. So I'm gonna put that tree down, and I'm going to discard the card I just picked up because it has a matching symbol on it, this little silverly leaf thing. And I'm also going to discard this red fox card. And yep. And there we go. So both of them have that same symbol, which means I get to go again. Now, because I played a tree, I have to burn a card. And I'm going to take another free turn. So now what am I going to do? I didn't think that far ahead. Okay. So let's go with... I think I play that. Or maybe I just take cards. That's a new card that just came up. You know what? I'm going to just take 2 cards from the deck. Because I don't know what I want to do yet. Oh, boy.
Okay.
All right, that's not terrible, actually.
All right, my turn?
Yep.
I'm going to play this here.
Okay, so what is that exactly?
It's a fallow deer.
A fallow deer. So you're not playing it on the badger side, but you're playing it on the fallow deer side. If you discard and pay for it, 2 with the 2 green symbols there, you get this bonus, which is draw 2 cards. And you're doing that. So you're going to pay for it with that and that. Beautiful. Okay, so these go into the purchase row here.
Yep.
Or the clearing, I should say. And you're going to tuck it like that?
Right there, yep.
Okay.
And because I played full, I get to draw 2
cards. Yes, you do. You can pick up the same 2 that you just put down.
I could.
Or you could take 2 different ones. It's whatever you want. Oh, I didn't get this bonus. I played a fir tree. I'm just going to take one from the deck because I forgot.
Go for it.
But it's every time I play a tree, I get a free card draw with this mushroom.
Okay. I think I'm actually going to grab
That good, huh?
Let's go for something different. Let's do
Yes. She's doing something. She's going to draw 2 cards, yeah. Well, she gets 2 bonus cards from this deer. So that's 1.
1 and 2.
Taking those. Okay. I don't know what that one was, but
you want here?
No, it's okay.
Well, you would have seen it. You would have had to.
I know. So that's a gnat on the left and a violet carpenter bee on the right. Scores no points. But the tree this bee occupies counts as 1 additional tree of its type. Worth mentioning, we had a scoring hiccup with this particular one. This is kind of vague. There are a series of reference cards on how some of these act. This only counts towards certain trees, not all of them. She tried playing this on a tree that wasn't valid, and it wasn't very apparent until we looked at these. So the game does come with these extra reference. Look at the violet carpenter bee reference card. It goes all the way down.
Yeah.
So
I was very frustrated that it didn't count for one of my trees.
Yes, all right.
But it's fine.
Okay, so long story short, you got your 2 bonus cards for playing that. Now it's my turn. I'm going to play this European fat dormouse. And I'm just going to discard 1 card to do it. And I'm going to get rid of... that's the one I just picked up. I mean, I don't plan on getting a whole lot of those. So, yeah, I'll just put that down and pay for it there. And I'm going to tuck the European fat dormouse underneath this here on its left side. And there we go.
Okay.
After a while, the tucking becomes very annoying.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah, that was my turn. I didn't play a tree, so we don't have to burn a card or anything.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to play this one.
Okay, so this is, there's a wild boar and a beech marten. The beech marten being my favorite because it's the closest to a ferret. Which side are you playing, the boar or the
boar?
The boar. Okay, so 10 points if there's at least 1 squeaker in your forest area. Okay, so you have to pay 2 cards for that.
Yep, I am playing these 2.
Okay, so you're getting rid of the common toad and peacock butterfly card and the large tortoiseshell and blackberries. Okay, so these go up here somewhere. All right, and you're happy with that?
Yep. And if you fill these with 10 cards
or
at
more.
The end of your turn or more, then all of these get discarded.
That is correct. Okay, so I am going to, I think, I am going to... I'm going to draw 2 cards. 1, 2.
I'm going to play this one for free. The Squeaker.
The Squeaker. Okay, so it's a 0 cost card there on the right, and it's worth a point, and that's going to complement your boar.
Yep.
So it has to be played on... Oh, yeah, right here. You got it. Okay, and it's my turn?
Mama and center facing each
Okay,
other.
oh, is that what that is?
Yeah,
okay. All right, then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could, again, just draw 2 cards and be happy with that. Is there anything out here I would want? That's not terrible. 2 points per card below a tree. If I happen to get a lot of trees in this game, I can get, this can score pretty big for me. I'm going to draw this one, and I'm going to draw 1 from here.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Okay. I'm going to...
Indeed.
I'm going to draw 2 cards.
All right, then.
I'm going to draw this one.
Okay.
And I'm going to draw...
Get your forest away from my forest.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I want a forest fire.
Only you can prevent them.
Yeah. And I guess I'll do... Let's see if I did that one.
OCD.
Oh. Oh, I see. D.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Ugh. No. No. Let's go with this one. Okay.
Okay. So you took that. I am going to... I mean, these are kind of good to have. That pairs well with something else I have, but then I really want that. So, like, I want all of these cards. I really don't want to discard any of them. I can get rid of that one, I think. So I might pay for something using that. I need to get this out. So I'm going to play this one on the right side here. It's 5 points if at least 3 different bats. I don't have that yet, but I'm satisfying the European fat dormouse because it says 15 points if a bat also occupies this tree. So I need a bat here to get 15 points.
Nice.
So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to pay for it with this card here. Or do I... Wait. Oh, maybe I don't do that. Maybe a different one then. Ooh, I don't want to discard any of these cards. Oh, I like them all. Maybe I just put that one back because I don't know how many trees... Okay, that's fine. I'll just do that. That's the one I grabbed earlier. But yeah, I paid for that card with... Or this card with that card.
Okay. I'm going to grab 2 cards.
Okay.
I'm going to grab this one.
All right.
And I'm going to grab this one.
All right.
And it is your turn.
It is my turn, you say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 from the deck, please. And yeah. Okay, it is your turn.
Okay.
Now, because I've got 9 cards, if I try to draw again, I can only draw 1, and my turn ends. So I probably need to play something soonish.
I'm going to play a card.
Okay.
I'm going to play this card here.
Okay, so what is that, a bird?
Yep, it's a simple bird.
Okay, so it is a gosh hawk. 3 points per bird icon in your forest.
Yeah.
And it's 2 points, so you have to pay two cards to do it.
Which I'm discarding these.
You're going to discard these 2. Okay. Nice. Okay. I am going to play a tree. And I have to pay 1 to do it. It's the same as yours where it's a set collection kind of thing. I'm going to use this one. And because I played a tree, I have to burn one. And now, because of my mushroom, I get to draw a card. And I think I want to draw... what's the one I just burned? That was that one here. I want the bottom half of that.
Oh, you're doing the same thing that I did in the last game that we
Hey,
played. I had
it worked for you, didn't it? But there are less cards in this, so
True.
I think I'm going to take that Violet Carpenter Bee.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
I will draw this one and this one.
All right, then. You good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how do I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could just, but to play that, that's just 1. That's worth 2. I kind of like all these cards. I really don't want to get rid of any of them. This one would only work if, that's niche. All right, maybe I just draw 2. 1, 2.
Okay.
And hopefully I can burn one of these guys.
I'm also going to draw 2.
Okay.
I will draw 1 and 2.
Interesting. All right, well, I have to play. I've got 10 cards. So I think I'm going to put down this card, which it's a beech tree. I get a free draw when I play it, and 5 points if there are at least 4 beeches in your forest, which I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'll try. So I'm going to play this, and I'm going to pay for it with this card. And because I played a tree, I have to burn a card. And as my bonus here, I get to draw a card, and my mushroom, I get to draw a card. So I get to draw 2 cards.
Nice.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can still draw 2. What's the one that just came out? Whenever you play a card below a tree, draw a card. She kind of wants this one because of that bird icon, so maybe I take it. Yeah, I'll take that one, and I'll draw for this one. I'll just draw one from the deck. Okay, yeah. Now I'm in trouble because if I pay anything with these cards and put them out there, she'll grab them. So we'll see how that goes.
I'm going to draw or play a card.
Play a card.
I'm going to play this card, a tree card.
All right, so it is was that the linden tree? Yeah, so the linden it's worth 1 point on its own. Or if there are no other forests that have more lindens than you, they're worth 3 apiece. So by having more lindens than everyone else, they're worth more.
Yep, and I'm just going to discard that one.
Okay, and you have to burn a card because it was a tree?
Yep.
Okay. And, all right then. Well, you leaving me in a bind. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put down this horse chestnut. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to play this horse chestnut tree, and I have to pay a card to do it. This is the oak tree, so I'm going to put the oak tree out here to do that. Because I played a tree to my tableau, I have to burn a card in a row, and because I played a tree, I get to draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's this one that just came out? It's a barbastel bat, which is the same type I already have there, so maybe I don't take that one. Maybe I just grab one from the deck for free.
Okay.
And I believe it is your turn.
Okay.
I'm going to put these together as a reminder. I've got a set of 2 so far, which is worth 4 points. But
oh, you're taking them. You're taking them from me.
Nah.
All right. Let's see. I'll grab 2 cards.
You're going to grab 2, you say?
Yeah. 1 and let's do 2.
Interesting. All right, then. Let's see what I got. I kind of want to get that out there so I can draw more cards. What would I play, though? I'm going to have to make some really tough decisions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to have to do that. Yeah, I'm going to play this oak that I don't have yet. I have to pay 2 cards to do it. Oh, wait a minute. Before I do that, can I pay for this with all orange icons? Because if I do, or with the orange leaf, if I do, I get a free turn. Unfortunately, yeah, that's just not going to happen. That's a shame. Well, okay. Oh, that's going to hurt if I did that. So wait a minute. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to take 1 card from my turn, and that is that.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. I see. Because you don't want to give me some.
And it's not that.
Something.
It's something I need, and yeah.
Okay.
So that means I have to do that one, that one.
I'm going to play a card.
Okay. Play a card, you say?
I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play this one here.
It's a boar.
Mm-hmm.
10 points if at least 1
Squeaker.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm going to discard 2 cards.
To do that, yes.
Yes. This is 1. And 2.
Okay, so you're going to put these off into the thing. Mm-hmm. So there's a sycamore and a Barbastel bat. Wow, that sycamore looks tempting. All right. So that goes there. So there's 6 cards out there. Mm-hmm. I am going to... Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to put my oak down finally, but I'm going to pay for it using 2 cards with the same icons on them. So I get to take a free turn. So that goes down here. I have to use 2 cards, 1, 2. And I have to burn a card because I played a tree. Mm. And because I played a tree, I also get to draw a free card via my mushroom. So the question is, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I really don't want to lose that sycamore because I need that set if I can. So I think I will take this as my free thing. Mm-hmm. Now I get a free turn because I played 2 cards of the same kind. So what I'm going to do instead for my new turn is I'm going to play the brown bear. Place all cards from the clearing in your cave, but that'll happen after I pay for everything. If I pay for it with all green symbols, which do I have? I might have it. I get to take a draw card and take another free turn. So I'm going to do that. So here's the brown bear. It needs 3 cards. So I'm going to just tuck it under that one. So I need to pay 3. There's the 1... I'd hate to use that gnat in the violet carpenter bee, and then there's that hedgehog has that symbol, and what was something else? I could have sworn I had another one. What happened to it? Maybe I was looking at I'm getting my symbols confused. It's not that one. It's the 2 green ones are really similar in style. It's like on a slant. Mm-hmm. The hedgehog has it. This one has it. 1, 2, and I could have sworn I had a 3rd one that had it, but maybe not. All right. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I will still play it. I'll have to spend 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Mm-hmm. Actually, I don't want that one. I'll get rid of that one. So there's 3.
Wow, the cave.
Yeah, so these go into the purchase area. Right? Mm-hmm. Now the effects kick in. Place all cards from the clearing into your cave. So all of these count as 1 point toward my endgame total.
Nice.
So those just go underneath here. It's a shame I couldn't get that 3rd symbol to get another turn, but so it goes.
And to draw a card.
Yeah, that would have been nice. But yeah, now I'm down to like 4 cards.
You know what sucks? Now my whole strategy has changed.
Because there's no more cards.
I was waiting for something.
Oh, you were you?
That's okay. It's okay. All right, my turn.
It is.
I'll draw 2 cards.
All right then. 1, 2.
Man.
All right. I think I need to draw 2 of my own because I like these cards. I don't want to pay for anything with those cards. So, okay, I need that one.
All right, you good?
Yeah. I got rid of one of the cards I wanted, but that's how it goes.
I'll play that.
So you're going to play a butterfly, and different kinds of butterflies you can score more points for.
Yep.
Okay. And it's a free card. There's no cost to it.
Yep.
All right, my turn? I'm going to draw 2 more cards.
I'm going to place another butterfly.
All right. I kind of want to get that out there. Yeah, maybe I just do that. But the bonus is if I use this symbol, then I can play a free animal, but I don't get the bonuses for it. That would have been great here, but that hurts. I don't know if that would ever happen, though, to be honest. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to draw 2 more cards just to see what I get. See if any of them would jive with me. Okay. All right. There's 1.
I'm going to play this 2. And pay 1.
Okay.
And that's a tree, which means that
burns.
1 gets burned.
Yep. There's an oak. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out the right order for this. I kind of want to get that out. I need to get that out. And there's so many things I need. Because this oak only scores 10 points if you have all 8 tree species in your forest. So like I feel like I need to get all of my trees out if I can. The question is, what do I use to pay for it? Like that's just I hate to use some of these. Get rid of that one and that one. Okay. So I'm going to pay for a tree. I'm going to play from a sycamore tree. So it's going to cost me 2 to do that. So this is where the game gets a bit cramped. I'm going to put this over here for now, and then I'll spread these out later as I need to. Pay for that tree with these 2 cards. And because I played a tree, we have to burn 1 here. And I also get to draw a card because of my mushroom. So do I want to pick one of these cards back up? I think I just draw 1 from there and hope for... Okay. That's not terrible. Okay.
I'm going to grab these 2.
All right, as you should. Here's an example of a card where you can put multiple cards on the same tree. So you could do that. But I'm going to use it on this, I think. So I'm just going to play this card for free on top of this oak. 5 points if on an oak. And it is your turn.
I'm going to... Let's do... I'm going to place a bird down.
Okay, for 1 card?
Yeah, and I'll just pay for that.
Okay, so you're going to use that oak tree to pay for that. What was it, bullfinch?
Bullfinch.
Okay. All right. I think I'm going to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Whew. Okay.
I'm going to play a tree.
All right then.
And I draw a card, which I'm going to draw.
A tree or from, okay.
I'm going to draw from here.
Okay.
And a card gets burned because I played a tree.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
You should have burned the card first before taking a card.
Really?
Yeah. The bonuses are applied after payment.
But there's no payment. It's free.
Oh. But you took the card
I took a card because of this.
Right. That should happen after you pay for it. That includes burning a card.
Oh,
here.
that includes
the
burning
order
a
of
card.
operations is pay for it, burn a card, and then any bonuses come at the end of your turn.
Oh, interesting.
Just so you know.
Okay.
And I didn't mention this earlier, but if a card has both an effect and a bonus on it, like say this one, the effect comes first, followed by the bonus. You always do them in that appropriate order. All right, so I'm going to play Silver Fur, which I don't have yet. I need 2 cards, and if I play this symbol, then I get to play an animal for free, but without taking any sort of special bonus for it. So I'm going to pay for a Silver Fur with 2 Silver Furs.
Nice.
And now I can play, well, first of all, let's finish the turn out. I have to burn a card. I also now, at the end of my turn, get to get a free draw because I played a tree. And I think I want that one. And I'm going to play a free one. And the question is, which one do I play? I can play it for free without paying its cost. And I think I get this one out as quickly as possible and this one out so I can then play this one. So I think, let's take a look at my symbols. I have that. I already have one of those, don't I? Okay. So let's do this. I am going to get this one out. So I'm going to put this roe deer onto the Silver Fur because the Silver Fur, 2 points per card attached to the Silver Fur. So I'm trying to attach as many things as I can to it. So I'm going to put that there. Now, because I played it as a free card, I do not get any bonuses down here. So I'm going to ignore that, except for the one for endgame scoring. All right, so it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm going to play this card for free.
And what is that card?
A butterfly card.
Another butterfly. So you're going to get a lot of points for these unique butterfly things that you're doing here. Okay. I feel like playing. I want to get this out. And can I pay for it? Maybe I don't want to do that. I'm going to draw 2 cards. 1, 2.
I'm also going to draw 2 cards. I'm going to draw this one and this one.
All right, then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to draw 2 more cards.
I am also going to draw 2 cards.
6 points per. That's pretty good. Okay, 5 points per fully occupied tree. I don't know how often that's going to happen. Okay, so I feel like I need to play this card. And, okay, so I'm going to play this red deer for 2 cards. I'm going to pay using a oak and the sycamore, maybe? Because I already have a sycamore. Is there something else I could pay instead? I could do the beech tree instead. Kind of like the sycamore. Okay, so 5 points if there are at least 4 beeches. I don't think that's going to happen. So yeah, I'm going to pay for the deer with those 2 cards. And I'm going to put that over here attached to the Silver Fur. And these cards just go up here. And I am done. I'm going to try and like arrange this so the cards that are active are over here. The cards that are not active to my left. We'll see how well that goes. These are still technically active. I mean, like there are no cards I really have to monitor.
I'm just going to draw these 2.
You're going to draw those 2 cards? Okay, in that case, I'm after this one. So the question is, can I... Yeah, I'm going to draw 2. 1, 2. Oh, that's exactly what I need there, I think. I'm going to keep that one. Okay.
I'm going to put a tree down.
A tree. Okay. So this tree is free. It's a birch tree. You get to draw a card. Before you do that, we have to burn one.
Burn one.
And now you have the option of just taking it if you want it.
I'm just going to draw that.
Okay. That's a bat and a European fat dormouse.
Yep.
Okay, I like that one. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to play this one for free as an underneath, and it costs nothing to play. 10 points if all tree species are in your forest. So I'm going to play that on the silver fir because I need to get as many cards attached to it as possible to get some extra points. And it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to do I doubt that's gonna happen. All right, let's do this one, and I'll pay for it with
So it's a beech tree.
this. Yeah.
All right, you need 1 card. There you go. Cool.
Actually, hold on.
Yep.
Sorry, real quick.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Okay. All right, I'll do this instead. I'm gonna play this card here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pay these 2.
Okay. And that gives you a free turn.
Yep.
So it's an oak tree that she just played, and she played 2 other oak trees that have the same symbol. So she gets to take a free turn.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before you do that, we have to burn,
have
a,
to burn a
card
card.
because you played a tree.
Yes.
It's another oak. A lot of oak trees.
Okay. And I get to take a free turn, right?
By the way, and I didn't mention this, in the beginning of the game, if you start with your hand of 6 cards and you don't have any trees, you can mulligan your entire hand and draw 6 new ones. Also, during the game, if you need to play a tree but you can't because you have none, all the backs of these cards count as seedlings. You can play a card face down as a seedling. It has no bonuses, but you can still attach cards to it. Some other miscellaneous rules.
I'm going to draw 2 cards. I'll draw these 2.
All right, then. My turn? I'm going to play this linden tree for 1 card. I'm going to put that here. I'm going to play this beech to do it. And because I played a tree, I get to draw a card. I'm just going to draw from the deck. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, did I burn a card?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Should have done that first. Another beech tree. Jeez. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm going to play a card. I will play this card here.
Okay. It's a butterfly
Yep.
for free. That's good. And
Oh, no, wait. This doesn't count towards this because it's the same type, right? Is
I would
that what it is?
I would assume.
Because this is different butterflies.
Yeah, but this will score twice. Like you're going to be scoring like whatever this comes out to be. You're going to score it times 2 because there's 2 of those butterflies. So you're pretty much doubling your points
All right.
for those over there.
I guess.
It's up to you. Do you want to take it back? Do you?
No, it's fine, I guess.
If you play more butterflies, that'll really pay off for you.
I guess.
Of different.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what
2,
happens.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to draw 2 cards. Oh, I drew a winter card. That means we're on the bottom third of the deck already.
That was quick.
There's one. Well, it's because I
Yeah.
used less cards. So one of these winter cards are on the top of the third, and then the other 2 are shuffled into the third. So I get to draw another card immediately. So we're on now the bottom third of the deck, so time is now running out.
Okay.
Once the third winter card comes up, that player's turn immediately ends and the game is over.
Yeah.
You don't get to finish what you're doing or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay. My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to draw 2 cards. I will draw 1 and 2.
All right. Unfortunately, I have to pay for something without getting the bonus for it, but so it goes. I'm going to pay for this wolf. On the left-hand side, I need 3 cards, preferably red so I can get the bonus, but I don't have 3. I'm going to get rid of, let's see, I don't want to give her that. That one's fine. That one, Ooh, that's... Ooh, no, not that one. She'll rake in that one. 2, and... I guess I kind of want that one. So 3. So 3 cards here.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they're not what... I'm not matching, but I still get the bonus. I get to draw 1 card per deer that I have out here.
Nice.
First I need to put it somewhere. So maybe I slide it, and I'll just put it with the bear. It'll be happy there, I guess. So I get to draw 1 card per deer. I've got 1 deer, 2 deer. So I get to draw 2 cards. And the question is, do I just pick those cards back up? Do I really want them? I don't want her having any more birds because don't you have a bonus for birds somewhere? 2 points per every... Yeah. So I think I'm going to just be proactive here and take these 2. So she cannot grab...
This is a 2 for gnats.
Oh, is that a gnat?
But this one's for bird.
I see. I knew you had one somewhere.
That's funny.
Okay. So with that being said, I draw my 2 cards, and at the end of the game, I get 5 points for every deer I have in my tableau. All right. So it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to play... Jeez, what am I going to play?
I need to get more freaking animals out here.
Let's see. I'm going to play this one. And I'm going to pay for it with 2 acorns.
Okay.
And I get to take... Oh, yeah, it burns. We burn a card.
One burn.
And I get to take another turn.
Okay.
And my other turn will be to... I'm going to play a card.
Okay.
It's another... Well, wait, do I want to do that? No, I'm going to draw 2 cards.
You're going to draw 2. Oh, that makes sense.
God.
All right. That's going to be kind of useless, so I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to pay for a bird. If I pay for it with one of these green leaf symbols, I just get to take another turn. So I'm just going to add that here, and I'm going to pay for it with this... What card was it that I had? Just had it in my hand. This hare one. Yeah, European hare, beech marten. So I'm going to pay for it with that, which has that matching. So I'm going to take another free turn. And that one is 2 points per bug. I don't know. Or is that leaf? Like some of these symbols are really hard to see. Insects. 2 points per insect. I don't think I have any insects.
Yeah, insects would be like this butterfly.
Yeah, so that's a U card right there. So let's see, maybe I just draw 2, although I kind of want to get that out there so I can attach it to this to score more. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have all 8 types of trees, which is good for me. So is there anything I can capitalize on that? I think I need to get this card out here to, yeah, so I think I need that. I'm going to put this horse chestnut tree down. I'm just going to put it right over it because at this point, and I have to pay a card for that. And it doesn't matter what I play because I'm just going to pick it right back up again probably. I'm going to put this card down to pay for it. One's going to come out and burn because I played a tree. And my mushroom is now going to allow me to draw a card. So do I want that? Or do I want that? I think I want this. Okay, so my turn is over.
I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play this card up here, which is a bird card.
A bird card. You have to pay 2.
Yep.
That gives you 3 points per bird.
Yeah, I'm paying it for this, with that, and with this.
Ooh, okay. All right. If only I had another European fat dormouse and a bat. It's a different bat than what I have, but I don't see a third bat out here that I could grab to get that set going. So I think on my turn, I'm going to... I'm tempted just to draw 2. Ooh. I'm going to throw that one. And I'm going to draw that anyway, just to have it, just in case.
I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play this card.
All right, what's that card?
It's another bird.
Another bird, okay.
And I will pay 1 and 2.
Wow, okay, lots of trees. I am going to play, I mean, you threw it away. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to draw 2 cards. I'm going to draw these 2. And in my turn.
I'm going to draw these 2.
Okay. Lots of trees. I'm going to play this Lynx for 1 card. I'm going to attach it. I don't think it matters. I'll maybe put it over here so that the squirrel has a friend. And I have to pay 1 card to do it. So let's just play. That's still 5 points, which isn't bad. Don't want to give her that. Don't want to give her that. Don't want to give her that. I'll put this one back down because I don't think it's ever going to happen. I'm not going to get 3 different bat types probably. All right, so I paid for that. And that Lynx is 10 points if at least 1 roe deer, which I have over here. Roe, that's red, this is roe.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
I'll draw these 2.
All right, I am going to draw 2 from the deck. 1, 2. Whew.
I'm going to draw 2 cards.
That's a new one we haven't seen.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Well, I don't have another oak, so playing this one is kind of silly. But I kind of want to get this one out here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to play this horse chestnut tree. I need 1 card to do it. I'm going to pay for this using my red squirrel and fireflies card. And I have to burn a card because I played a tree, and I get to draw a card because of my mushroom, and I think I want the silver washed Fritter Larry because she needs that badly, and I don't want her having any more butterflies, so that's going to me. And it is your turn.
I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play this card.
You're going to tree? Okay.
And I'm going to do that one.
Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to draw 2 cards from the deck. Winter is coming. That's the 2nd card. I get to draw 1 to replace it, and that's perfect. Okay.
I'm going to play a card, and I'm going to play this one, and I will discard these 2.
Ooh, okay.
We forgot to burn like 2 cards
for
in a
you.
row.
That's fine.
And I forgot to draw.
So you draw 1 that you want. It's fine.
So I'm gonna draw 1 from here.
Okay.
And then it's gonna get burned. Like something's gonna get burned.
There.
And then this one, because I put a tree down just now,
Another one gets
burned.
Okay.
And then that's it. Sorry.
All right. Oh man, you've got that one already though. Okay. 2 different bats. If I can somehow play it, but I think I need to get this sucker down. But this is actually going to score me more because I can attach it to these down here. It's a difference of 20 points. This is 10 by itself, and
I wasn't looking at your cards.
I know.
I was looking at the camera to see if it was straight.
Yeah, well,
that's my bad.
No, it's fine. I should probably play that first and see what happens. So I'm going to play this Violet Carpenter Bee. I guess I'll attach it to this linden here. And actually, no, I want to attach it to the tree that it's attached to. I want to attach it to one of these horse chestnuts. So I get an extra horse chestnut at game's end, but I have to pay for it. And I'm going to pay for it using this beech tree. And your turn.
Okay. I'm going to play a tree. I'm going to play this one for 1. Which means that a card gets discarded because I played it. And does everything get discarded?
Is there 10 cards?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. All right. All of these go into the discard pile off to the side.
Yep. And it is your turn.
All right. Not leaving me a whole lot to work with, but that's okay. Got to be careful about what I get rid of because she needs a lot of these cards. I can afford to get rid of that one, but I kind of want another one because actually she's got 2 linden trees. So if I let her have another linden tree, so here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to pay for this linden tree. Put it over here, I guess. I hate having no room.
That's a lot of trees.
I have a lot of trees. I have to pay for it with 1 card, and I'm going to use the Beech Martin, I guess. But I get to burn a card because I played a tree, and now I have to. Oh well, now I've got a choice to make. Do I let you have that butterfly, or I mean, that's a lot of points for you, so I can't let you have that. I'm sorry. I wanted to pat my Beech Martin back because I like the ferret, but you know.
I'm sorry. My turn?
Yeah.
I'm going to place a tree. I'm going to pay to do it, and then 1.
At this point, if I tried zooming out anymore, you wouldn't be able to see anything.
Yeah. A tree gets burned.
Burned? Okay.
Or a card gets burned.
All right. And let's see. I want to get that one out. So, but I don't want to discard any of these. So I think what I'm going to do is to keep myself in the game a little longer, I'm going to just take these 2 cards back and end my turn.
I'm going to draw 1 and then 1
from here?
Yep. It's your turn.
I'm going to play the lynx, and I'm going to attach that to this horse chestnut, and I'm going to pay for it with 1 card, which is going to be this silver fir.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
I'm going to...
Ugh. Oh boy. Okay. Well, yeah, I want to get that one out for sure.
I'm going to play this card, a tree card.
Okay.
And pay for it with this.
And you have to burn it?
Yep.
Oh, a butterfly. You've got that already, though. That's okay. I'm going to play this moss card for free underneath something. I'll just keep myself consistent and somehow tuck it under here. There.
And my turn?
Yep.
I'm going to draw these 2 cards.
Of course you will. And I'm going to draw... Is there a beach? Yes. So I'm going to... Oh. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to play... Well, see, this is 2 points for every card below a tree. 2, 4, 6. This is actually worth more than this top half. So like this ant is two points per card below a tree, whereas this is 5 points if on a beach just on its own. So this is 2, 4, 6. So I actually get 1 extra point if I play this as an ant rather than a bird. So the question is, what do I get rid of that she will not be able to use? But it looks like all of these. So I'm gonna have to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay. I can get rid of, well, there's that. Okay, I just think I just changed my plan there.
I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Oh wait, did I put the wrong thing? Oh, this violet carpenter bee should have been played on the right, not the left. My bad. I'm not playing it as a gnat. I'm playing it as a violet carpenter bee. I put it on the wrong side, which means this lynx has to go somewhere else.
Okay.
It doesn't affect gameplay at all.
Okay.
No worries. I just tucked the wrong side under.
I'm going to draw 2 cards. I'm going to draw this.
Okay, and then one from the deck.
And one from the deck. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Got to play this. I have to play this because that's huge, the jump here. So I'm going to play this horse chestnut for 1, and I'm going to discard this Douglas fir to do it. Because I played a tree, I have to burn a card, and because I have a mushroom, I get to draw a card, and I think I want this violet carpenter bee card. Mm-hmm. If I can somehow, yeah, I think I'll take that. I've got one out here already. Could have sworn I had another one.
Jeff? Okay,
yeah, go ahead. I'm good.
I'm going to play this card.
1, 2,
and I'm going to discard that
5,
to
6.
do it.
Okay.
And I draw a card.
You get to draw.
Oh, but it burns first.
You burn
right?
first, and then you draw a card.
And then I'm going to draw.
Ooh, there you
this
go.
One right
Ooh, right there. That's a bird. Mm-hmm. We're kind of going quick now, but you know.
Yeah.
So, that's worth more if I do that. I can't discard any other card though, because if I discard anything else, she's going to grab them. I could just take. I'm going to take these 2 from the array and call it a day. Mm-hmm. And it is your turn.
Okay. I'm
going to try and make some room over here for another tree. I'm about to add to it. I'm going to try zooming out real quick just to see if you... Okay, yeah, barely any more information than that. Okay.
Oh, man. This is tough. This is really, really tough. I'll draw 2 cards.
From the deck?
Oh my god, what a bad idea.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
You're good?
Yeah.
No winner cards?
No.
All right, I'm going to play another violet carpenter bee on another horse chestnut.
Okay.
And I have to discard a card to do it. So I'm going to get rid of this Douglas fir. And there are no bonuses other than this adds to the set collection at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm. Do I do it? All right, I'm going to draw 2 cards. I'm going to draw this one and the next one. Okay, all right.
You good?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I feel like just drawing 2 cards. Oh, winner is coming.
No! No,
That is the end of the game.
No, I just missed out like on 50 points.
What were we going to play?
I was going to play, I needed to play 2 more trees to complete my set. Just 2 more.
You have a lot of trees.
I do, but they didn't complete my sets, which is the oak tree. Uh-huh. You need all 8 trees of different types, and I don't have it. I have a lot of trees, but I was missing my Douglas and my silver fir. So that would have been 20 points right there.
Okay.
And I didn't manage to put down the extra bird. That would have given me stuff and this butterfly.
Oof.
Oh, that was rough. I can see now why the game originally goes longer so people can actually build. But yeah.
Now, okay, but picture this. We removed double the amount of cards as normal. Mm-hmm. I'm curious. Now imagine scoring. You see how large this is?
Yeah.
Right? Imagine this even bigger than that.
Yeah.
That's what our table looked like upstairs in the dining room.
Yeah.
It was so massive. The amount of scoring it was ridiculous. Speaking of scoring, I'm going to turn this off, do that, and then we'll come right back. And we're back. So this is what they give us to calculate our scores. Do the trees and then the top bottom halves and then the left right halves and then your cave and then that's all they give you. You need this. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. This is an accounting of every single tree. This area here is the tree section. So this is like every tree that we had and how it scored, every tree we had and how it scored. I got 88, she got 43 for the trees. This is the top and bottom here. Mm-hmm. I got 28 and she got 68. She scored a bunch for the birds? The birds, yes. So she got a lot for that. And then the lefts and rights, I scored 72 and she got 33. My deers really came in for me. The wolf was nice. Yeah, so I did really well there. And then in my cave were 11 cards, so I got 199 total. She got 144 total. And again, keep in mind, this was using my homebrew, remove 30 extra cards from the deck. And again, I did do that so that it was 20 cards of each type. Maybe there were too many trees, though. I saw a lot of trees come up. So maybe on the next playthrough, maybe get rid of, say, 30 or 40 trees and then 10 of each, that 10 top and bottoms and 10 lefts and rights, just to see how that plays out, so that there's less trees and more animals coming out.
Yeah, this game definitely needs way more balancing, I think, because I feel like there's definitely a, not a runaway leader, because you can't really see it until the score, but I feel like it has that runaway leader that's invisible.
Well, it is, because in the last game off camera that we played, you had 400 some points.
Yeah.
The one deer card you had was actually worth more than everything else in my left-right category, because it's just, you don't see it until it happens, like you said.
Yeah.
You also had a bear and you wiped like 12 cards.
In my last game, I really was taking advantage of the deer. Like, deer and trees, I think, are the biggest things in this game.
The trees are super powerful in this.
Yeah, I was trying to do the bird and the butterfly strategy. It doesn't really work because you kind of have to skip almost everything else.
You got 6 points, 6 points, 6 points. So, like, 6, 6, 6, 6, whereas I had, like, one of these alone gave me, like, 20 points. So it's like, I feel like certain cards are stronger than others.
There definitely is. On the forums, I was reading that if you go for trees or deer, that's all you need to do. So, and then when I started catching up, when I saw that you were like you were ahead in the tree game, I was like, okay, now let's try to do the trees. But by then, the winter cards were coming up and I couldn't afford it. And I also wanted to like try and put a bird on top, but I would have had an extra like 25 points if I had you know, if the game went on a little bit longer. But
you can slow the game down by taking from here if there's any cards.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
But it was still fun. I really, really like this game. It really does need a lot of more tweaking, I think.
So when we played off camera, my biggest complaint with it was it overstayed its welcome by about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Like, it went on too long. And then by the time scoring came around, again, look at all these cards that you're trying to score individually. Imagine that, but with 30 more cards in this deck. With, you know, the game could have gone on longer. We would have had more cards to score. I think this is a lot of cards already. You know what I mean? This is a lot for, you know, scoring purposes. If I have to fill up an entire page to account for everything, like, that's a lot already. So it's just, it overstayed its welcome. The default rules overstay its welcome. And scoring is very tedious.
Yeah.
It really is. It involves a lot of math. I love the idea, don't get me wrong. Like, this game is beautiful. I love how you can score things in so many different ways. I like the idea that you can pay for cards and possibly get a bonus if the card wants it by paying the exact same icons. That's cool too. But I still felt like this game overstayed its welcome by default. Now that I've played my homebrewed version where we take out 60 instead of 30, I would probably keep the 60, but like I said, I would take out more trees because they came up way too often.
Yeah.
So I would probably get rid of, 30 trees and then, or maybe 40 trees and then, but I have to also be careful because I can't get rid of too many randomly, because if I get rid of too many randomly, it's not possible to do the oak. What if I discard all the trees of one particular type, and now the oak, which needs all 8 trees, you can't possibly do it.
I would love to try and play this game without any tree benefits, to see how you could
just for the animals.
Yeah, like how you could fare with just using animals.
I like that idea, actually. A variant where you ignore the tree effects and just focus on the animal effects. That might actually be better. I kind of like that idea, actually. Might be a good homebrew.
Yeah, that way you can really try and do the whole animal strategy without trying to spam trees all the time.
Yeah, because like, I get it's a forest, but holy cow, like, table space. Could you imagine? This is 2 players.
Yeah.
What if this was 4 players or what? Could you imagine the amount of table space you'd need on a normal game with all the cards? Because in a 4-player game, you use like more cards than you would in a 2-player game, which is crazy. So I don't
like tucking mechanics,
Especially on a hardwood table. On the hardwood table, it was almost impossible.
Yeah.
The felt tables, it was more manageable.
Yeah.
But on a hardwood table, like cards were sliding all over the place, and that was no fun.
This game should have been called like Forest Tuck or something.
Yeah,
you know?
Forest Tuck. Yeah, that's Forrest Gump's other brother.
That's funny. Instead of forest shuffling, it's forest tucking.
Forest tucking. Yeah,
Forest
really,
tucking.
it really is. I like the ideas. It's just, I feel like some strategies are more overpowered than others.
Absolutely. I like the game Eco. I think it's called Ecosystem.
Ecosystem, yeah.
Yeah.
It's simpler.
I liked that game, but I like this one better because you can synergize the animals, you know, with certain things. But I think Ecosystem did it better where it was neater, and the cards themselves were actually nicer in the sense that gameplay wise
It flowed better?
Yeah, like it flowed and the cards were synergized better, I think.
Well, that's because there's more unique types of things in this game. So it's harder to synergize because you're getting all sorts of different things. Whereas with Ecosystem, there's less card types or less animal types, whatever. So it's easier to synergize in a game where there's only 3 different card types or whatever, as opposed to like 50.
I will say, I wish that the tops and the bottoms weren't so separate from the lefts and rights. Maybe that's what I'm getting at. Like, if you're going to go for a left and right strategy, it doesn't match at all with top and bottoms, which makes me sad.
Oh, I see. So you mean like a bottom half should somehow give you a synergy to something on the top?
Yeah, like or a left could synergize something with the top, you know, or the bottom could synergize something with the sides, you know.
Yeah.
But it's pretty rare.
I feel like this game does a little too much to be fully enjoyed. Like I said, I feel like I need to take away from it to make it more manageable, which is weird, but you know, it's just how I felt while I was playing this.
Okay.
I still recommend it. But I have to like stress, I think homebrew rules are in order to make the game
that's kind of unfortunate because you should be able to enjoy the game as is, but also enhance the game with a homebrew version just to enjoy it more if you need to.
You can play this with the normal rules, but the question is, do you like long and drawn out scoring sessions?
Yeah, that's true.
And do you like trying to math things out to the T as you're playing? That's going to slow down the game considerably.
Yeah.
This is not a game where halfway through it you can just keep playing whatever. If you want to win. If you're a spreadsheet person, you're going to be mathing out every possible combination. Like this I had a choice between putting this violet carpenter bee down and there was a lynx, I think. One of them had something like that. I could have put the carpenter bee down or I could have put the lynx down. The lynx gave me 10, but then if I played the violet carpenter bee, that gave me an extra 10 toward these trees. Like you could spreadsheet and math the crap out of this thing, and that would slow down the game tenfold. So like, you're darned if you do and darned if you don't. I think this game is better played casually when you're not trying to beat the system and get the most optimal plays. But you're going to notice them as you continue playing this game, regardless.
Like, I would love to play this. I would love to play this with a sense of like, okay, this is a linden tree. I'm going to try and find animals or birds that match the tree. But you can't really do that because you will absolutely shoot yourself in the foot if you try and do that.
If you try to play with this for aesthetic purposes, then you're going to screw yourself point-wise.
And that makes me sad. You should be able to at least score decently if you're going to try and do that, but it's fine.
Yeah.
But the scoring in this game is very tedious. Very tedious.
It is. Even with the modified rules, it's still, again, that was pretty tedious. It took me a good couple of minutes, 5 minutes to figure all that out. Forest Shuffle. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vincent Ali. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all next time. Take care.
Bye, guys.